Hi friends, welcome to my channel. In this channel, I talk about the money part. Each and every one of us has to work. So we get salary or money from the business. That is one way. What do we do with that? So it is to invest small, invest. We need to invest. And how do I increase my income? Through passive way. Whatever knowledge, whatever we know, informations we have, how do we can have a passive income which gives me money while we are sleeping and we are talking and roaming around. And the third is how we can improvise our mindset of positive thinking, taking right decisions. How do we control our emotions? What do we do with our negative thoughts? So those are the things we talk about. In this particular video, I'm continuing about the investment part. In the investment, particularly with respect to stock markets. Yep. And this is a particular book summary. This is the second book from our Indian author, Saurabh Mukherjea, Diamond in the Dust. The first one was Coffee Can Investment. Beautiful book. I've also made a summary video. You can have a look at that. Now, what is this this particular book talks about? Diamond in the Dust. Consistent compounding for extraordinary wealth creation. Yeah. So, this book is divided into three parts. The first part provides an overview of the Indian stock market and the challenges that investors face in generating consistent returns. Wow, beautiful, right? The author argues the key to successful investment is to identify companies with a competitive advantage, strong management, and sustainable business model. Very few, three things: competitive advantage, strong management, and sustainable business model. Handful. First part. Second part, about successful investors, talks about successful investors. Who are those? Rakesh Jhunjhunwala. Yeah, he has the Akash Airlines, and then he's a famous stock market investor. He was. May his soul rest in peace. Then Radhakishan Damani, DMart. You should read his story, how he started. Beautiful. Yeah. And Raamdeo Agrawal. So these are the few more points that he's spoken about. These investors generated significant wealth by investing in high quality companies and holding on to them for a long time. The author analyzes their investment strategy and provides insights into how individual investors can replace their success. Wow. Now, what do you need it? Yeah. You can just replace it, replicate it. Yeah. The third part of the book provides a framework identifying high quality companies that are likely to generate consistent returns over the long term. Yeah. The author emphasizes the importance of conducting thorough research and analysis and provides guidance on how to evaluate a company, financial statements, competitive advantage, and management team. For a person who just wants some information, this book is ultimate, I feel. It gives you what is required. And the thumb rule: write down few points and start. Start small. So throughout the book, the author emphasizes the importance of patience, discipline, and a long-term perspective of investment. He also stresses the need to ignore short-term market fluctuation. Don't worry. You check my stock market video, how it has evolved from 100 to 60,000. Yeah. And focus on the underlying fundamentals of a company. Fundamentals. Overall, Diamond in the Dust is a practical and insightful guide to investing in Indian stock market. The book provides a wealth of information on successful investment strategies and profiles some of the most successful investors in India. It's an excellent resource for anybody looking to generate consistent returns over a long term. It's as plain and good, and if ask me as well, I would have started my career, this book would have been ultimate for me. That's it. So just to give a few perspective more on this, chapter 1, introduction. The author explains the importance of consistent compounding of long-term wealth. What is compounding? I have invested 1 lakh of rupees and I get an interest on it. let's say 1,000 rupees. So how does the total become? 1,01,000. Yeah, 1,10,000. Let's say. So 1,10,000. I keep it. I don't remove that interest. Keep it. Now next year, how do you again? You're learning an interest of 10% on what? Not on 1 lakh. You're earning interest on 1,10,000. So you'll earn on 1,10,000 another 10% 1 year. Then that grows. Then next year you're on that particular what you've earned on the second year, you're getting an interest on that. So that's called as compounding, and that's the beautiful. People say it's the eighth wonder. Warren Buffett also says that compounding is the eighth wonder, and that's how he has made his wealth. Okay, so he also provides an overview of the Indian stock market, challenges the investors face in generating consistent return. Yeah. Now, others, he spoke about successful investors in the chapter 2, as I said, the name. And then the third part, he speaks about lessons for companies that create wealth. Discusses on the characteristic of a company that have generated significant wealth over long term. So that gives you what you should look in the companies also. Yeah. So A, B, C, a few points you make it on this, and then you can have a checklist for yourself. Fourth, the art and science of stock picking. So identifying the high quality companies that are likely to generate consistent returns over long term. Author emphasizes on conducting through research and analysis. Few things we need to find out, and provides a guidance how to evaluate a company, how to evaluate a company's financial statement, what is the competitive advantage in management team. Simple. Now, virtues of patience. Fifth chapter that talks about patience in investing and provides samples of companies that have generated significant wealth over a long term. Sixth, building a strong portfolio. Portfolio is what, your like basket of things. What do you have? Like for example, if you take about your wardrobe example, I have a t-shirt, I have a shirt, then I have hoodies, then jeans, pants, shorts, dungaree. I mean, for females it would be saris, your chudidars, lehengas. I mean, exactly. So that's a portfolio of your wardrobe. So what's the portfolio? What do you build in? Not, remember, idea is not to put eggs in all the eggs in one basket. So divide. You have eggs, you have fruits, vegetables, meats, everything. So it's similar to the companies. IT, you have manufacturing, you have electricity, coal, and those things. That way, divisions, portfolios. So strong portfolio with high quality companies. And the seventh part is conclusion. Conclusion, though, definitely emphasize the importance of being inconsistent, disciplined. Discipline here, that one point is what is like not to be greedy and things like that also. Whereas like I have invested 1,000 rupees for a stock, that 1,000 rupees I've earned, now it became 5,000. What do I do? No, I'll wait and things like that. Let it grow to 10,000 and things like that. So those discipline, those things you need to work around. You require, what is it, and things like that. Yeah. So that helps. That decisions will only be you will be able to make it. One is knowledge, and second is the thought process, mindset, positive thinking. How do I control my emotion? How do I take it to the goal? What is my goal? Is it aligning with my goal? If it reaches to my goal and things like that. Let's say for example, I have 100 stocks of, let's say, Infosys, and then I've invested 100 rupees. Now it has become 1,000 rupees, and I achieve my goal. What do I do? I can do it partially. I'll do partially. Finish it off. If this company is good, strong enough, I'll keep it half started. That will be my strategy. But I will remove it for my goal, because that has fulfilled my goal. I will not say, let's see, I'll change my goal and things like that. No, my goal was this. If at all there is modification in the goal, that's fine. But then you've decided for a goal, remove it, finish it off. So that is being disciplined, and that's becoming, and you're fulfilling your goals. Don't be greedy. No, let it grow. Let it be say, no. I mean, that will be, I would look at it. So it's a beautiful book. Just take it off the shelf. I mean, it will be interesting reading and things like that. So friends, do let me know how you felt about it, and have any comments, any thing what you like, you can let me know. And additionally, he has given 100 stocks to invest. Yeah, he's given a list, detailed analysis of top 100 stocks to invest in India, which gives you an insight to what is good and what is bad. It gives you help to understand when you're picking any stocks also. So multi-baggers basically, like you have some stock which is like 100 rupees, and then suddenly they feel it will go 5 years, 10 years down the line, it will be hit 1,000. So those are multi-baggers. And this, I mean, the person the way he discusses and things like that is very good, and the strategies very much match or aligned with my thought process, my likings and things like that. So I like this book and things like that. So all the best, my friends. And idea is to start small, but start small, educate yourself, and if you like investment and strategies and stock market, go into it deep. There are lots of books and videos and things like that you can start. If you are only to just to increase your wealth and things like that through one source of way, if not, this is not your mainstream, just take few knowledges and start, and focus on whatever you like. Yeah, all the best. Subscribe to my channel and hit a like button, like button. All the best.